Okay. Let me get stuff set up here. One second. Close that. Put that in there. You know what? I never put it in the fan group last time. I gotta remember to do that. There we go. Should be good to go now. I hope. I gotta set up Discord for on here next time. Turn that down a bit. Okay, we're good to go.
If I told you to give 3 times as much.
What are we doing? We have combat training at the side quests. Which is where? All the way over there, Tomcat. Oh, that was a sword master. We are pretty far away. So I should probably go into town here. Look at the tipsters. We have the blacksmith to get into the party up there. And then we have the wedding party down there. I suppose either one will work. Maybe. And then we gotta find out what happened to the dog. We should do the dog first. After we check the stuff in town. What about equipment? We just have that hunting sword. Whoop, what did I do? I grabbed that. Okay. Okay.
Wait, really?
Wash myself up again. You won't get any cleaner than this. Alright, let's go. Into the town. It doesn't say like what time of day it is anywhere, does it? I guess it doesn't. Just gotta go by the sun.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Okay.
God be with you.
This is probably the guy here, the bailiff. I'd like to report an ambush.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Now, if we were to him first, I wonder if they would have let us in the castle.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Okay, what's new?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Sir Otto.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Wonder if he can sneak in. Wouldn't that be something? Avoid half the game just by getting in. Now, there's supposed to be another tipster here. What's this? Pay indulgence. Ah, no, it's down the road. There's one over here in the inn as well. I can't jump over that. We'll check this. In here?
Good day to you. Christ!
Oh, it's her.
Pardon me. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry.
Christ.
And if you don't
so
have
much
anywhere
to
to
do.
sleep, they'll look after you in Geliev.
Okay, well, I'm not getting anything out of her.
Good day. So, I went to see my brother and talk about the inheritance.
It's a market. Or an inn. Or a merchant. I have 0 money.
Wie schade.
That's not the guy. He's in here.
Raus, du Bast. You can't just stroll around
God
here
grant you
without
help.
so much as a...
I got in trouble for trespassing. Okay. Well, let's just go do the dog, because I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing with these 2 tipsters. Alchemy bench. Fresh graves. Oh, he did tip us off on that. Yeah, let's go down there. We gotta get some gear, though. And a horse. How far down is it? Oh, we're there. So it's either just cut down trees, it's off to the left here. Oh. Rob the grave? I don't want to rob the grave. There's some sage here. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for here, except for robbing graves, but...
I can't do this without a spade.
I guess we could kind of search the area. I don't know. Makes you wonder if we come back at night if we would see somebody, you know, burying bodies. Music gets a little loud. All right, where are we heading now? Go to the dog. See if this guy knows anything about the graves.
Why the fuck is that sheep lying there? Ugh, it's starting to smell. And it's all torn up.
Greetings. What do you want?
Why do you have a dead sheep lying here?
There was those fucking wolves. They mauled it. And it was in lamb on top of that.
I was wondering why it's all torn up.
But I'll put an end to it. I got myself some poison. I'm gonna rub it all over the sheep and then leave it somewhere in the woods. That ought to make them lose appetite for my sheep.
Oh, damn. I don't want Mutt to get poisoned.
Mutt?
My dog. He ran away.
You better find him then, and soon. Take care.
Okay. He's not worried about his dog? A little bit of a hike to get over there. I guess we're exploring. This is kind of interesting looking. Hello, pig. No. He got away. Okay. Tell you what, the scarecrows are kind of creepy looking. What do you gotta say for yourself?
I can't keep this quiet.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Okay.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Okay.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
What? You know what? Let's just do it.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am. Oh, the bloody hurt.
Is that enough? You had enough
Sister,
yet?
keep your job. Think about your job.
Well. That was interesting.
What the?
Did that work?
Go away, or I'll have someone deal with you.
What?
There we are. Problem solved.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Alright. Can I take the apple? Sharpshooter's bolt. They're all over the tree. Along with the apple. You know what? I forgot to start recording. Damn it. There we go. Forgot to turn the recording on. We only walked a mile. It's fine. So... just keep walking towards Mutt. Even though we're way off course. We gotta go that way. I want to check that. Wait, what is this? Is that where we're supposed to be? That's another town. Let's check it out. Then we'll go north. I don't want to get sidetracked with the main quest when we're missing a bunch of stuff. Dude, the crows. Okay, swords away, we're good. What is this guy doing, huh?
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Okay.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
Samine. Okay. Anything on the map? Got a fast travel point. Could wash myself. That always helps. The horse trader. There we go.
Greetings.
What you got, buddy?
What can I do for you?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey, old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
Pebbles? Is the scene
What do you
gonna
mean
advance?
yours?
Okay.
I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Okay. Take a good look at me. Be reasonable. Could try the be reasonable thing.
Look, it's just one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean not important? I sell horses, it's how I make a living.
Ah, well, a horse here or there. What difference does it really make, eh?
It makes a difference to me,
Fail.
and to Lord Sameen as well.
Ah, well. Never mind then.
How much do I gotta pay for it if I buy her?
Fine. I'll buy her from
I have
you.
no money, by the way.
That's more like it.
That's a good price for Pebbles, but I don't have that many groschen.
Why not choose one of our Sameen horses, eh?
Oh my god, they're expensive. I want Pebbles.
I changed my mind.
Wait, who?
What would you like?
There's no more dialogue there.
I'll have a look at the wares.
A hunter's pouch. Hunter's belt.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
So we gotta go get 150 somehow. Thanks for nothing, he says. Checking the town here. We gotta find work.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
That's a dead chicken. Smokehouse, huh?
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he's settled in Kuttenberg, and they can't praise him high enough in the city. He kicked out all the dishonest officials and got rid of all the murderers and thieves. And they say they now mine silver so fast they started paving the streets with it. That would never have happened under Wenceslas, I tell you. He didn't look after the kingdom at all.
What is this? Saddler.
We should all thank God he's
What's this?
as a good ruler, just as good as his father, Charles.
Drying rack. Okay. Well, north we go. We know where we gotta get pebbles. But we gotta go north. $150 gold. Or groshens, whatever they call it. I just feel like the field of view ain't quite where it should be. Maybe I'm just... That two fisheye now? I don't even know. Looks fine to me. Hopefully it don't look ridiculous. Okay. This is kind of mountainous up in here. We gotta be careful, I guess. This is probably where the bandits are hiding. The guy on the road? There's multiple guys on the road.
Rob a butcher or someone.
Have you ever heard of a butcher packing up his whole stock?
Hello?
Stop right there!
All right. What is it you need?
I said come here! I want to talk to you!
What's going on?
Another bloody popper. Shit. Slim pickings today. Just get the fuck out of here. I'm waiting to land a finer catch than a shit kicker like you. On your way, beggar.
Yes, of course. Sorry. I'll be on my way now, sir.
Empty-handed again.
Should I try it? We should try it, right? Ah, save your snaps. I'll drink it. Let's do it.
Poppers are really getting on my nerves. You're putting the time and effort, and all they've got on them is half a carrot and a rotten turnip.
Oh!
You fuck!
Show your stuff!
Come on. I know you're almost dead, buddy.
Do it!
We could sell some of this stuff, huh? He's got some beer, too. Where'd your weapon go? Did he drop it? I think he did. There it is, club. Okay, what about you? Torch. A lot of bloody stuff. Okay, he had 8 coins. Not bad. Where's the sword at, though? He definitely dropped the sword. Where is it? Hey. I need you to come over here a minute. So I can find your weapon a little bit easier. He did have a blade, right? Man. All this shrubbery. Can't find what I'm looking for. Damn, dude. Now what? Oh, I saw it. Homemade hunting sword. Ah, it's worse than what I got. The club ain't bad, so we can bash some armor in if we wanted to. We didn't even get touched. I literally called it, though, the bandits being here. I said it. And they were here. We need to go north. Okay. Almost there. What are these red things? Ah, mushrooms. Someone might pay for them. Do we really need a cutscene like this every time you pick one up? Alright, Mutt, where are you? We're getting close. How much weight am I carrying right now? 76 out of 128. How are you?
What the fuck is this place?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
Oh.
You don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
What?
Anyone can slit throats if they have the stomach for it. But a real fight, with iron in hand, now that's something else entirely.
And? You think I'm afraid of you?
Well, maybe you should be. I may have lost everything, but I can still beat the shit out of you with what I've got to hand.
But I was just joking.
He's got some...
I wasn't serious.
He's got some gear on
Better
him.
be on my way.
If we ever meet again, you won't be leaving on your feet. Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere
I should have
around.
killed that guy.
Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Should I kill him? Does he got a shield? No, it's just got a longsword, it looks. Oh shit.
What?
Here we go, buddy.
Fuck that!
Five. 10 Warlord's badge. What is that? Used to gain a quarter more points from your... What? I had another badge like that, didn't I? Yeah. Used to gain a quarter more points from your turn. Is that for dice rolling, I wonder? I think it is. Ooh, here we go. I think that is better. Yeah, it is. What does the number 2 mean? We got a nice sword now. Wonder if she'd buy these. I don't know if she buys anything at all, honestly. Piggy! Oh, that's her pig. I didn't want to kill it.
Where is that girl dawdling?
Come back to pay our debt.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
This is where she sleeps.
Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
She's got a boyfriend. She doesn't know it either. Lockpick. I don't have any lockpicks. Okay. I found this in her room.
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a man's cap.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She didn't pack anything.
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
Okay, well, she got unfinished
She's got
work.
unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her.
Okay. About her.
I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena.
Would anyone want to hurt her?
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Okay, why don't they like you?
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
Oh,
You
that
live
means it's
completely
bad.
alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Jeez, I am pissing everybody off in this game.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Okay. Well, who's the mother?
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
What about the dad?
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Okay.
Take care.
Well, like, what are the options there? Ask about mud at the tavern. Ask the fisherman. Well, let's go to Tomcat. He's got stuff to teach us. We got our brand new sword. Hello, Dave. How are you? I'm going the wrong way. We go west. Wait, what's this debuff I got now? I forget how to see that. Where was that? Hard-working lad. If you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight counts as half. Carrying them will no longer cost extra stamina. Additionally, your carrying capacity is increased by 8 pounds. Train hard, fight easy. The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have lower strength the weapon requires, you will do less damage. Conversely, if the strength is higher, you'll do more damage. With this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. How many points do I have? I have 7 out of 2. Oh, I have 16 perk points available? How the hell did I do that? I didn't even realize I had to do this. It didn't even tell me that. Well, I don't care about the weight capacity, I guess. I'm fine with that. Let's do the train harder stuff. Okay. And then we have agility for some reason. Deft hands. The required agility for all... Okay, so it's for the agility weapons. My sword uses what, though? Is my sword an agility weapon? Oh, it is. Agility and strength. It takes a lot more agility to use a sword. Featherweight. Fall damage decreased. Dominant hand. If you use a one-handed weapon without a shield, attacks cost 20% less stamina. Blocking will cost less stamina, but be more effective. This effect works even with a torch in your hand. I haven't decided if I want to use a shield or not. Nimble stance. Correct stance is important in combat as the speed and precision of movements comes from it. You know how to work the center of gravity correctly, and you lunge from your front and back foot as needed. Dodges cost 40% less stamina. I don't think I dodge as much. I think I block stuff more. Either way, I think the appropriate thing here would be deft hands. To get the stamina. And then we get another one. I don't care about fall damage. I don't plan on jumping from anything. Dominant hand might be the next thing. Because I don't like using shields. I've been digging the sword stuff right now. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are near perfect condition, you'll gain 10% money from them. Silver tongue. Get +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. Well, we're going to be selling stuff, so we'll do that. Everything else is here. And then we have main level stuff here. Charming man. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Opportunist. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. I have been losing and pissing off people like left and right in this game. I wonder if I should be doing opportunist. Probably better that way. To be honest. Craftsman. Horsemanship. Oh my god. Stealth. Survival. Poachers on the trail. You can sell herbs, game, and hides and trophies at double the price. Wait. What's this one? Wanderer. The quality of beds increases for you the higher the survival skill. But this perk will improve the quality of the bed by 50%. That's kind of crazy. But I want to sell stuff, because we need money. I think I'm going to wait on this. And then craftsmanship, we might as well wait too. Because I don't have anything. I haven't been doing any. Combat. Dude, there's so many things to go through right now. It's crazy. Overeating. Damn it. Okay, combos, no. What am I using? Like, what is this considered? A short blade. What's a longsword considered? That's a one-handed, or two-handed, I think. Okay. 32 degrees. You know what? We're about the same right now. We have a lot of ice that we're dealing with over here. Swords! What are these? Are these abilities? Warfare? Head protection? If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head cost 20% less damage. Steadfast. Blocks will cost 20% less damage if you're using a shield against all odds. Fighting against superior numbers. Gain 2+ bonus to strength, agility, and warfare skills. Hardened veteran. In combat, your stamina will generate 10% faster. I like that. Against all odds, I will take that as well because we'll be fighting in groups. Swords. Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, your opponent isn't blocking from, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block. Okay. Precision strike. When a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skills will count 3 higher. So your attack will not be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. Okay. We're gonna hold off on the rest of the points right now. Just till I get things figured out. So, we were gonna go and check Tomcat. Well, there's a tavern here. Let's go up there. We'll go to Tomcat later. I want to offload some of these goods. Good looking game though, man. I really like the environments here. That's a boar. That's a boar running away. We gotta get a bow. Do some hunting. We can sell the hides. Is this an actual town? I think it is. It's just like a little thing.
I've got a barrel of ale. I'm afraid it'll go bad on you. Someone should really do something about that. Aye, I'm in the right fine. But what are transport not to help? Deal. Go ahead and tell France and Basha, too. Hail Mary. Sleep till dawn.
Okay. What do I got here? Smokehouse. Will you buy things from me? Looks like they'll only buy... She only wants to buy food.
Thank you. And take care. Careful.
That's like you couldn't possibly understand.
Well, let's see what we can beat with this guy here.
God bless.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to play?
I don't get it. What's farmers, miners, novices?
Now, how about novices?
And do you have enough money for it?
I reckon. I choose miners.
Let's play.
I don't understand what the different game modes are. Is it just difficulty? Playing with a badge? Okay. Badges add effects. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. What do they do? A small point lead at the start of the game.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Greetings. Good day.
What? Wait.
Be praised.
Wait, is that... 1, 2, 3. Ah! That don't work. We don't have a 4. Maybe we could do a. Could do one.
No great loss.
Shit.
It wasn't that good anyway. Shit.
Oh,
What
wow.
rotten luck.
He failed on the first roll. It's 500. That's not bad. What is that? A 3?
These ones here.
God, why?
He's gonna stop there. That's 500. 450.
They're yours, lad. Ha ha! If I threw
Really?
like
First
that,
roll?
I
Come
wouldn't
on.
play at all.
Oh, he's gonna beat me now. Do I dare continue? Go big. Let's go big. I can't do anything with 2 6s, right? No. So it's just this, and then we'll pass it. Still not caught up to him, though. Oh my god.
That's enough. Your turn.
He's got such a lead over me right now. Oh! It's kind of weird, ain't it? I'll score that and continue. No, we'll pass. We're only 50 points behind him, but he's still... Oh, jeez.
Here.
What? He's only 200 points away. There's no way we're going to catch him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a bust here, right? He won. That's it. It's over.
Ha ha! The luck is on my side, it seems. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
Did I lose money for that? I think I
I'd like
did.
to play what game would you like?
I don't have enough money to play with him.
I actually don't want to play it.
Let me sell some food, see if I can get one more round out of him.
God bless you.
She doesn't want to buy anything. Hey, Mike. I ain't getting, like, nothing from that. I guess I'm gonna go down to this town and see if they'll buy any of the equipment I have. The bird nest there. I don't know how to get to it though. Straight south. Sharpening wheel. I forget how this works. You're destroying the blade if there's smoke. When the blade is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you.
Sharp as a razor.
Okay. We did that. There's nothing here. Can we... There's the trader there. We can head back. There's no, like, blacksmith here or anything, though? Or did I not just discover it, I wonder?
Greetings to you.
Like, if I head south, will it uncover stuff here for me? Doesn't appear that way.
Greetings to you.
All right. Yeah. Like, we really need someone to work on our stuff, man. Like, I want to clean up that gear and sell it.
Hail Mary.
What's this over here? It's got a horseshoe. The The butcher. There's no smiths around. We gotta find a town with a smith. Well, let's go unload. Oh, sorry. Let's go unload some stuff here. Some stuff.
Because you overslept and didn't come into work.
Yeah, left everyone else to pick up the slack going to Antwerp.
Damn aching legs.
Welcome. You can buy a few days. I salvaged some things.
Okay, I get it. Oh, wait. There was something he was doing here. He salvaged some things. I shouldn't have skipped that conver. I thought he was just the shopkeep.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simine ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Overturned cart.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What do you have for sale?
Will he buy anything? Because the homemade sword is worth like nothing. The hunting sword's worth 1.6. We're gonna hang on to that club. Piercing arrow, sharpshooter's bolt. We're up to 6.5. Okay, get rid of some torches. Now. That's junk. That's junk. That's the cap. We're gonna hang on to that because we don't know whose that was. That's junk. That's bloody, but it's still we might have to wear that then. Hunter's belt, that's good. That's also bloody. That's damaged. A coat. It's damaged as well. We'll get rid of that. A tunic. Get rid of that. We're wearing this. Short leather gloves. Or no, just leather gloves. I'm sorry. We got a pair. We'll sell those. Sell those. Firm boots. We got old quilted hose. Oh no, where are the boots at? What do we have on vagrants? Okay, they're better. Padded chouses. They're good, but they're bloody. We'll hang on to them for now. Quilted hose, simple hose, soft shoes, vagrant's boots. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Both of these are decent. Let's just hang on to them for now. Recipe for Savor Schnapps. We have that as well. We don't need any of this for now. We'll save the chamomile because I think we were making stuff with it, weren't we? Get rid of you. Bandages, blacksmith kit, marksman kit, tailor's kit. Cheap bandages. So we'll get 26 from this. What if we haggle?
Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht?
I was thinking 30.
Do we have a deal?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
Maybe 25, 28 and a half.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Okay. Got something going on over here.
God bless you.
This could...
There we go. Repair it. What does it cost for you to repair this? Repair that. And that. What's the price? What does it say? 42? Crap.
I'll have a look at the wares.
I guess we can get rid of this thing, right?
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Wait, do you know where she is?
I'm looking for Pavlena from Zhelyov. A young girl, pretty, weaves baskets. Have you seen her?
Old Bozhena's daughter
Aye, that's her.
comes here selling baskets.
Yes.
Ointments and all kinds of remedies.
Yes, that's the one.
I ain't seen her. Try the rat house. Thrush, the bailiff, knows what goes on.
Interesting. Oh, it's just a town in general. Where did we see the bailiff? He was like in the middle of town, I think. Like I thought he was sitting right there. Apparently not. Is there a camp at the edge of town here by any chance? I think there's a camp right there. It's getting late. We're gonna have to sleep soon. I thought it was a camp. It's not. It's whatever this thing is. I don't know what this is either. It's just sort of like hay storage. Well, crap. Okay. Back to town, I guess. I don't have money to stay at an inn. I'm not going to pay for that either. Usually there's like those camps at the side of the road. But I've only seen one. Monster Hunter comes out at the end of the month too. We're going to be playing that. Going to be finding room for that.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Oh. They don't have free beds anywhere. It drives me nuts. Maybe we'll see one out here, but we desperately need a camp. We're gonna be tired. See nothing on the road. I don't want to wander all the way over there and like not have anywhere to sleep. That's my bed. I can go there too. There's got to be one like nearby. What is this? Well, let's just walk west and see if we run into it. Got about an hour yet before I gotta stop. I got a busy night ahead of me yet. I probably won't be back for a couple days either. I'm gonna try for like Wednesday morning if I can. Work has been crazy with the weather in the area and stuff. We've just been having... Not even getting snow, it's just been icy. It's just making things all kinds of wacky for work. So, I don't see anything on the road here either. Should I go up there and just see? Just in case? In case there's one on the road? Splits off here. No sign of any camp. There's gotta be one like outside the castle, right? Who's this guy? What you got going on, sir?
Me, fella. Make me.
Hello? It's a human. You know what? Humans killed my father. I hear wolves. Whoa, that's worth some money. High boots. Dried perch. A tin plate. Wait, where's your weapon at? He dropped a weapon, didn't he? There's a town over here. I don't see a camp here either. Sorry, I need to take a drink there. Oh, these are just sheets out to dry. I was gonna say I'll sleep there.
What a day. Greetings.
Gather round. You won't believe this.
That's a fine maypole.
Burnt to the ground. Hell on earth, just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In silver scallops, they say. Without warning.
Tavern dice. No camp. Smithy's here. Looks like produce. Compost pile. It's getting kind of hard to see. I guess I could stay at the tavern if I really want to, but I would have preferred a camp. And I'm going to check the next crossroads. If not, I guess we're going to pay at the tavern. Nothing there. That looks like a camp up there.
Huh? Hail, good man.
God be with you.
And with you. How about taking a break? Rest those legs and try your wits instead.
Nope, don't have time. Ah, here's a camp. Nice. Morning. Alright, let's see what this is here. Then we're gonna make our way back down. Can steal food. Alright. Back down to the town. There's a new quest there, and help the blacksmith to get into the party. So we're gonna travel. There we go. Here's the blacksmith.
Pleasure doing business. Take care. What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Just so happens that I have.
I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Scrap metal and some steel. Go to the anvil. Hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
Looks
See?
good to me.
That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
What?
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. So what then? If you can't handle it, I'll have... Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Up to his mischief again. You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding. Who was it? Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this. Miller Brewster says he was in the water at least a week. Judging by the state of his body. So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. But the river there has a powerful current.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace.
Man, you actually gotta forge a damn sword?
You've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks are flying nicely. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Sparks. That's the stuff. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
There we go. Does that mean I got the key back? Because I think that might actually be better than the sword I have.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh, wow.
And of course,
That's nice
you
of
can
him.
use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Okay.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
All right.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay. You got your own bed. We got a job and a bed. What am I supposed to do here? He wants to make, like, axes, right? Well, where did he give me stuff?
You're up early. What?
I'd like you to teach me something.
It can be done, but it doesn't come free. You know how it is. Years of hard work and self-sacrifice. What is this about?
Craftsmanship. 100 gold!
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Okay.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Okay.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Okay. How do I get to work on the things you requested, though? He did give me, like... Oh, okay. Hold on. He did give me steel and scrap. So what does he want? He wanted... Did he want, like, You didn't miss a whole lot, Jason. We've just been wandering around pretty much for the most part. Did some blacksmithing just now. That's the only thing you missed. So anyway. I don't see... Yeah, he said horseshoes and axes, but I don't see a quest for that. Specifically. He just said to make some coin. It wasn't part of the actual quest. Yeah, the wagon is what he requested after. I am so confused here. Dude, the axe is way harder than the, Hang on, let's heat it up again here. So confused. The axe is harder than the sword, that's for sure. I straight up whiffed it when I tried to hit it. What? What am I doing wrong here? I can't see where I'm gonna land it. Oh, if I don't pick it up, that's okay. I think I got it. See? I can move it before I strike. Okay, let's keep it going.
Well, I've got half finished.
Oh no. We're whiffing. Completely missing.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday? I wasn't feeling well. Not feeling well, eh? You got drunk again, didn't you?
Dude, his whistling is so loud in my ears, it hurts.
I won't get too far without fire.
Don't even start.
You'll go to confession.
All right, I will. But I've got to go now. If my... Seriously, what about my marriage vows? If the Lord...
Someone's having an argument. Okay.
What do you want? You speak up or get lost.
I got an axe.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about Smith.
Ask away.
Thanks.
Does he want me to...
That's all I need to know.
Does he want me to... sell it to him?
Show me your wares.
Because I have the axe here. See that?
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
I guess that's what that means, right? I guess he just gave me the stuff to just practice and make him, and make him that stuff. Like, I think that's all it was, right? Like, he doesn't want me to make that specifically for him. I don't see anything, any indication that that's what that was. So we'll just put that stuff in the chest. We'll come back for it later. We'll go do... Let's go do that cart that he wanted us to do. So if we put in, what did he give us? Fastening material, scrap metal, steel. We'll put all that here. And then I guess we can head down and do the card investigation. But there is a quest here that's gonna start. Let's see what that's about before we leave. Up in the inn. I don't know if we can improve our sword other than sharpening it. We learned like recipes for like new stuff. I wonder if like there's a... If you sharpen a weapon on a grindstone to the condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect remains active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75%. No. I thought maybe for like blacksmithing it would have given me like an extra...
You having problems with the Zhelyevites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house.
That's hilarious.
And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious.
That's dirty.
I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zhelyevites right away.
All right.
I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Okay.
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Okay.
All right then. Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Oh my gosh. All the crap they got us doing here. So... where did he want us to go for, the cart? Down there. So what should we go for first? We got stuff to do like everywhere right now. What if we do the... Let's work on the cart stuff. I think the cart thing is interesting to me. We're gonna fast travel down to Sabine. At a small campfire by the road, a group of craftsmen is wrestling. 2 of them are wrestling barehanded.
What? Hey, fella! Stop off for a bit of chat.
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm always up for a game of dice and a flagon of wine.
I hear you. Never any harm in that. Anyway, that's about all we can do right now, bugger it. Nothing for it but to perch here and wait for our tree.
What do you mean for your tree? You're waiting for it to chop itself down?
Actually, I mean, wait until we can get to work on it.
But what's the hold-up with your tree?
In short, we found the perfect oak for a new mill wheel. Only some horsens set up camp beneath it for the night. And now we're waiting for them to haul arse. Bugger it.
Okay.
What's your actual line of work?
Me and Yira here are axemen. We make our way round the mills fixing their wheels.
Yeah, and spending half the day sitting by the wayside, eh?
Whoa now, laddie. It takes a lot of walking to find the right tree. There's a lot more to it than you think, bugger it.
Why don't you just send those reprobates packing? You've got hands like shovels, and you're scared of a few vagrants?
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed to the teeth. They'd kill us, bugger it. And don't stoke my fire, lad, else you'll see what these shovels of mine can do to your face.
Fight him.
Come on, then.
Let's see what you're made of, lad. Not like that, for fuck's sake.
Someone punching me from behind. Oh God!
Oh, Christ. Ah, fuck that. Hey, nice.
Shit! Shit!
Didn't see that coming, eh? Not like that, for fuck's sake. Go on, parry.
Oh! Hold on.
Oh, Christ.
I got hit in the face. It's not fair. Stop it. I like how the other guy's just watching. I'm out here picking fights. Got some blood on your face.
Go on, parry. Not like that, for fuck's sake. Sakura, you're a gutsy fighter. I'll give you that.
Thanks. Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it. That was a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
So wait, where are these guys at that we're just talking about?
What did I do to you?
We should rest for like an hour or so, get some health up. Didn't they say there was a tree, they said, and there was people camping under it, right? What's this guy? Excuse me, sir. We got a huntsman here.
Greetings.
Hello, Robin Hood. Okay, can't do anything with him. I'm running out of time here. I got like 20 minutes. Actually, it should be less than that. They said there was people camping under the tree nearby. He didn't say where it was, though. He said they were armed to the teeth. Right? Isn't that what he said? Hey, guys, I just got a question.
You can't stand up
to
Not
this.
like that, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Hmm. I don't know where they'd be. Maybe I should go back to fast traveling. Like, what if they're bandits and I get a chance to kill some people again? Whatever. Let's go back. That whole time there was a camp here by the horse thing.
So much.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. Now you're gonna die!
Send him off here, a minging whore.
Either we fucker a slap in the bum.
Fucking hell!
Should I help with him?
Jerko.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
What are you doing?
You're a disgrace.
Either we fucker a slap in the gum.
This is unbelievable.
Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
She sounds annoying.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Are they gonna give me a horse? Cause,
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
okay. You said I could eat here? I think I'm going to play a little bit longer tonight. I'll just have to do some extra work in the morning, that's all. Alright, well none of these are kitchen, so...
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Are you blind?
Geez, sorry, lady.
Greetings to you too.
So I can't do that quest till I get a horse. You said to get something to eat. I'm assuming that's what this is here, huh? So how much money we got? 62. And what do we need? 150. Okay. So. Should we, like, go into the woods here? What should we do? We could go through the woods and then maybe we can hit some bandits up or something. Oh my gosh, there's so much more to explore. What do you think? Keep heading that way, we'll hit another part of the town, but we'll search for stuff in the woods. We did run across bandits last time, but I have about an hour now, so we'll play for a little bit yet, okay? I'm enjoying myself. We're not doing a lot, it seems, but it's fun to explore in this game, you know? Interesting looking pathway. Little valley. Well, we'll hit this and then we'll go up north there. This looks like an ambush site.
They were von Bergov's men. Judging by the colors, they must have lured them into a trap.
There's 30. Trying to grab these arrows. Rider's Warhammer. That's scary. Hey, we have enough to buy the horse. We don't have bolts. Ordinary arrows don't go in here, do they? Yeah, I didn't think so. We need bolts. See, I love how you can like come across weird stuff like this, you know? Clearly a fight happened here. There's a horse alive yet. Hey, buddy. I guess they probably camped here. So, is this horse mine now?
There now.
Like, that's stealing the horse, but like, can I make it mine? Obviously, the owner isn't going to need it anymore. It's mine. I patted it. That's how you lay claim to a horse. Yes, it was the patting. Do I have to get off the horse to explore stuff? Because this is like campsite, right? Doesn't show up on the map though.
Ka!
Whoa!
Another human.
Whoa!
Let's ride up to the grocer, I guess.
Quick! Go!
Somebody's searching for me right now? Is it because I'm on, like, a stolen horse?
Quick! Ka!
What's that? Huh. Hey, you! Wait a moment.
So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Are you Henry of Skalitz?
Well, that I am. How do you know?
Everyone's been talking about you. But to see you with my own eyes, that's something else.
And who might you be?
I'm Valdemar.
Go on.
I wander the world in search of curiosities. I love hearing about them, and I enjoy talking about them.
What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot about you, and wanted to meet you in person, so I'll have another story to tell.
Okay.
What exactly are these curiosities you're so fond of?
Old Bram from Zheleyov keeps complaining about the folks from Tachov. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for telling me.
Think nothing of it. I'm telling you as one adventurer to another. I'll be seeing you, Henry. Farewell.
Give me 1 second, real quick. Okay. Just had to plug my phone in. That was an odd interaction. Hey, where'd the horse go? Whatever.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Someone's drunk? I don't know, there was 2 carts here, I think. My stolen horse was stolen. Who the hell would do such a thing? Oh, we're back here. Did we miss the grocery? We did miss it. We went right past it. Oh, we took this trail right here. Okay. Oh, let's head back down there.
The Lord be with you.
We do have enough money now, right? We're at 201. Just from looting that battlefield.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about, got it?
I don't want to start the quest when I don't have the horse yet. I gotta go talk to that guy first. We gotta buy Pebbles back.
Pebbles! My girl! I thought they killed you down by that pond.
What would you like?
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower
We
pond.
heard this already.
But that horse, so it belongs to...
Fine.
That's more like...
I'm sure you can take good... Satisfied?
You really won't convince me like this.
What?
I'll take it. And to tell the truth, I'm glad to be getting rid of that mare.
Great. Pebbles is mine.
135.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time.
An hour.
May she serve you well.
We gotta get a saddle now. Wait.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
What's the challenge?
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Okay. Like what? No weapons?
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Swords are for nobles?
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, fucking hell! No chance.
Come here, son. What do you say, son?
Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
He's
God's
all bloody.
truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
It's worth a heavy bit of money. I can't decide what I want to play with. I really dig the swords, but we always end up being a mace guy in the end, smashing helmets in.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
Should I tell him the truth?
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
God, I love this game. But just this whole environment, this whole, you know, European kind of medieval village. I guess it would be like Eastern European, right? The Crudgel. I don't know, I can't decide. We did go Warhammer in the last game, I think.
Don't shove.
But I don't remember, like, I did, I do agility. What do I do? Deft hands. Dominant hand. When using a one-handed weapon without a shield, attacks cost. So if we don't use a shield, we can still use a one-handed weapon and still beat things to death. We don't have to go, we're not, like, committed to the sword. After killing an opponent in close combat, you gain 10% more attack damage. Changes in reputation, good or bad, spread more widely across the land. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. What? That's a weird one. So killing people gives you a temporary buff. I guess that'd be useful for groups, right? Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. Thick-blooded. You will bleed noticeably slower. We have swords and heavy weapons. Your shield breaker. Your heavy weapon attacks will be harder for opponents to block with a shield. Sundering blow. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor count lowers by 10. Yeah, we'll hold off on some of that. Like, we got this hammer here that is pretty crazy. It's way better than the club. I'll just use it.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Oh, it's underneath.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
Okay.
That'll be all. Thanks.
That didn't really help much, did it?
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yichin!
Sir, I could send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened.
What a
They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
At least the horse auto follows, so you can like take a look around. It's not like Red Dead where you're constantly trying to straighten out the camera so it stays on the track.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
What is that? Some kind of marker? Where am I supposed to be going right now? Like, he's going the wrong way. I guess I'm going this way.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Dude, there's like so much like thick, you know, brush and stuff. Like you can get ambushed at any point.
Oh,
Like it must have been
hold
terrifying
up.
back then.
This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Like, see that? You look off to the right, anything could be hiding in there. I'm getting off just in case. Why is there flies? Like, that's definitely the cart.
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Wonder what's down there.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Ah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps.
I hear people talking
Why
up
is
there.
that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Aye, Spark. You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a waste like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. You might be dead.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Just 'cause old Stumble fought some fun war.
Where do you want me to go? This
Your
way?
head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. Stumble's a priest.
Did he say up here? I think he meant up here.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Those definitely aren't the
Don't
blacksmith's
you think
hands.
he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest? Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his leg?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3.
I didn't see
They look
anything.
like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Let's do it.
Of course. We'll smash them to smithereens, and in the evening, we'll drink a toast from their skulls. Ha-ha!
Hold your horses, son. Keep some of that piss and vinegar for the fight. You might have whipped me in that pig pen, but this is a different matter.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
We ought to pounce on them, while we have the moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick, before the bastards realize what's going on.
Should I take the shield? We'll wait on the shield.
Rolled around and gave off sparks.
I'll get you!
Help me, you old fuck!
Take that! I'll rip your arse out!
It'll be over round, eh?
I got 2 on me.
Go at him from the right.
Show
At
your
him.
stuff.
He's got no chance alone. Fuck you.
There's more of them!
This one's mine. I'll hack your ass off.
He's at it.
I'm looting him first.
Henry, get over here!
No, hold on.
Stop dawdling!
Be there in a minute.
Hey, Henry, get over here! Hey,
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
Gonna be more fighting in a minute, but we gotta loot everybody's stuff here, you know? With a roasted chicken like here, you know? We don't want to leave that behind. Whoa, look at that. Light mace. And we got a torch. Now we're way overweight. That's fine. We'll just drop the shit that we don't need. There was a chest down here also. And a sack and a bed.
We can get going.
That's just grand.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Oh, what a shot.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Hey, I'm still overloaded. Just checking my inventory drop weight. What's the heaviest thing I have? I'm like 20 pounds over. That shield's like 10. That thing's pretty heavy. So is that thing. That put us on.
Hammer them, men! We'll kick your ass!
Bad luck.
Yeah, don't spare him! Take that fucker out, damn it! Good! You'll be fucking sorry.
I'm hitting the wrong person.
Nice strike. Is that the best you can do?
Get him.
Oh, good. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
That's why I do what I do.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me!
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
I want to loot first. Oh, would you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Samin for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Everybody's holding their wounds. He's fucked up. He's screwed up. Everybody's like, just beat to death. Well, we got a bow. Got arrows. There's a little chest there. I can't open it for some reason. We miss anything? I'm trying to think. Oh, I killed a guy back here. There's one here too. We're so overloaded. think we got everything. Oh. I'll be taking that. I don't see anybody else's stuff there. Where is the, Oh. I wonder what they did with his armor. Remember I had, like, all that plate armor on? I feel like I should have killed him. Alright, we're good.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Sameen's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Franzi.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Psha! Every man you could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Well.
No, Mary.
Do we gotta ride all the way down to Samit? Where are we at right now? We're right here? It's a long ride.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Oh, okay.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears.
Never mind, we're good. We're cucumbered though, we can't sprint. Wait, where's the oh, it's up there. Well, let's see what we can sell inside the merchant. Well, first let's look at our loot, man. We didn't look at the loot. We got a couple axes. Got a light mace, which is pretty decent. Like, what's the what are we looking at here? 62 blunt damage versus 72. So I guess it's be all right. My warhammer needs to be cleaned up. We'll hold on to the mace. We can get rid of Gnarly's club. It's not worth having. We get rid of the other club, the axe. As for shields, the knight shield is pretty good. It's in bad condition. Gnarly's shield's in better condition. We can get rid of the heater shield. We'll get rid of that other knight shield. They're all in bad condition. We got the bow, which is in decent shape. We got the crossbow, which is in decent shape. A lot of arrows. A lot of arrows. We got a bunch of torches to sell. We got a nice helm, which I'm gonna... We need a padded protection on the helm on top. We also have a skull cap, which gives 74 versus the open. Well, we need a padded decoy fun. But, like, what's the skull cap look like versus the, Okay. Like, what's the, What am I looking at here? Oh, okay, it compares it. So we put the skull cap on, we get less blunt defense, more slash defense, less noise, more visibility, less charisma somehow, less durability. We keep the skull cap on for now. We'll keep this just in case, but we'll get rid of the other junk. Keep the miner's hood there. Got a bunch of crap we can get rid of. I mean, that is better, I guess. A lot of this stuff needs to be repaired. Half plate legs. Didn't even notice. Okay. We got a lot of stuff. We really did. I don't know what I use for the pelts, though. We got 2 swords here that I don't think we need. We're going to keep the mace. We'll get rid of the other axe. Heater shield. Knight shield. I'll keep his shield just in case we need it. Oh, we were going to keep that, right? Oh, I have nothing in that slot. I just realized that. Oh my god, what a haul we had this time. I don't know if we should be cleaning that stuff up first, because I think we were supposed to in the last game. But I don't really remember how we did that.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
What did we get for that? A lot. We're rich. Well, I guess we should...
Stop that whistle.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right.
Nope.
They were
looks like
hiding
we're
in
lagging a bit.
Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here.